Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be unboxing and giving you my first impressions on this brand new 2018 model from Sony, the AF8 55-inch OLED TV. Now looking at the box, nothing special here apart from Sony and Bravia written at the front. Looking at the back of the box, some more generic information, and on the sides Sony is advertising 4K HDR, the new X1 Extreme processor, which is supposed to give you better picture quality, and the well-known acoustic surface sound setup from last year's A1E series, which Sony had subwoofers fitted with the powerful speakers and sound coming from within the screen, giving you a nice realistic effect. Okay, so now it's time to unbox the new TV. And the box has plastic fittings at the bottom on both sides to keep everything together whilst the TV is packed up. They are easy to remove, and all you have to do is to pinch the plastic clips and pull them out. It's very nice and easy to do and shouldn't take you too long. Now let's use this big knife and open the box up to see what do we find inside. I must admit, this is the biggest telly I've ever purchased, as you can see from the size of the box. Okay, so first up we have the basic setup guide, and it shows a quick way of hooking up your TV, which I will show you in just a moment, and of course it shows you it's for the AF8 series, both for 55 and 65 inches. Next up is the plastic cover for the back of the telly, which takes a bit of effort with some force and eventually gets fixed. That will definitely help you keep all your cables together in a very tidy way. Then we also get some more plastic accessories or parts. I'm not sure where they will be used, but I guess we'll find out at some point anyway. The good old TV remote is also packed in and has a very orthodox look to it, and clearly shows you the buttons for Google Play, of course being an Android TV, and Netflix. The two metal fixtures are also packed in, which you can screw to the actual flat plastic base, also packed inside the box, which I will also be showing you in just a moment. Time to actually unveil the TV and getting the power cable out of the way, and the base, which I mentioned about a little while ago. The TV is big and heavy, so I would strongly suggest two people handling it, with exceptions of course where a man is too strong or powerful, like myself for instance, as you can see in the video. Finally, it's time to put the base on a flat surface and mount the two metal mini stands, or the metal fixtures, whatever you call them, on top of the base with the screws provided. There are a total of 8 screws provided, and 4 of them will tighten the metal fixtures on top of the base, and the other 4 with the actual body of the telly once it's resting on top of the base. I used the electric drill to screw at least 2 of the screws, but couldn't use it for other screws further down, so I would suggest using the screwdriver instead, as it's safe and won't damage your metal fixtures or the TV. Once this is done, then you will definitely, this time around at least, need 2 people to lift and put the TV on top of the base. I would suggest extra time and precautions here, as this setup will keep the TV intact and safe. Once that is done, then you can tighten the body of the TV with the base metal supports tightly and securely with the remaining 4 screws. Once again, using the screwdriver will be the wiser option, so that you don't end up damaging your expensive brand new TV. Okay, here you go, and the TV is now in its full glory on top of the flat base stand. It does look beautiful with the full edge-to-edge panel, and is a treat to look at. Design wise, it's very attractive, and it has some really thin bezels as well. Looking from the side, it looks absolutely stunning and made from premium materials. The only thing which puts you off a bit is the chunky middle and the bottom bit at the back, which has the Sony's acoustic surface speakers and the subwoofer. I hope it's worth the extra bulk, and later in the video we will be showing you a test to see how good these speakers really are. Looking at the connections, the TV has 4 HDMI ports, including an ARC HDMI port, and 3 USB ports, including 1 USB 3 port. You can also connect your hard disk drive to the TV as well with a dedicated USB slot. This kind of setup is ideal, as it will give you every chance to hook up your PlayStation, Skybox, or any other plug-and-play devices that you may have. I was originally going to purchase, in fact I did purchase, the 2017 flagship OLED TV from Sony, the A1E, but that had a tilt stand at the back, and I was finding it hard to justify the cost of an extra wider and costly trolley just to adjust the A1E. So I ended up cancelling that order and got this newly released AF8 series from Sony instead. This conventional flat base stand is much easier to live with, and so much so that you can even put a 55-inch big massive telly on top of a small wooden table, as you can see in the video. Hey, thanks Sony, I just saved myself a few £100, and of course, who doesn't like that, eh? Time to turn this beauty on and see how it goes. But before we do that, let's put the standard supplied 2 AAA Sony batteries in and close the back of the remote very securely. Oh, by the way, TV has an IR blaster cable as well to control your satellite boxes just in case if you wish to. Turning the TV on for the first time and you are greeted with the setup menu and the speakers come alive straight away, and that's how they sound. Going further through the setup, it asks you to sync your Android phone or tablet, obviously being an Android TV. By the way, the TV is running Android Nougat 7.0 in case if you were wondering, and I hope at some point it will get the Android Oreo update. Going further down, it asks you to connect an antenna for Freeview channels, and if you skip all that, you will be able to get to the home screen in no time. The Wi-Fi, by the way, gets picked up once your Google account gets copied from your phone and synced to the TV. Screen looks fantastic, by the way, from the first impressions so far. You get usual array of apps pre-installed, including Netflix, Google Play Movies and YouTube. By the way, you get 2 free 4K UHD movies from Google Play Movies if you buy this model. Google Play Store is also present should you wish to install any apps. It does take a few seconds for the TV to boot the apps up, and the occasional lag is present, but I guess it's bearable. I have to admit, WebOS on LG definitely seemed faster and more responsive when I played with it in the retail shops. I bought the Sony mostly because of the acoustic sound speakers, picture quality and the design, and only time will tell if that's all been worth, but so far the TV seemed well built with a good screen and punchy colors. Let's play one of my videos from YouTube channel on the TV and see how it looks and sounds. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be discussing the battery life on my brand new Samsung Galaxy S9. The S9 comes with a 3000 mAh battery, same as we had on the Samsung Galaxy S8 from last year, and also this is the Exynos version of the Galaxy S9 which is sold in East and not in America. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see what version of Android we are running before we look at the battery stats. So okay, here we go. As you can see, it's running Android Oreo 8.0.0 along with Samsung Experience version 9.0, and right at the bottom you can see it's running 1st of March 2018. Going through the settings menu, you have plenty of options for all the generic stuff like display, sound, network, Bluetooth and rest. I will be discussing all that in my full review very soon. You have plenty of options to play with and get the best possible out of your Sony Android TV, no matter what kind of user you are. Let's play some music and see how the speakers sound. So far the first impressions are nice. The TV looks fantastic, sounds very nice with plenty of bass and clarity, and the OLED tech seems to be well implemented by Sony. Do stay tuned for my full review, which should be out once I've spent enough time with the TV. If you like my video guys, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and like always, please subscribe as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.